Well, and then there was one game remaining. The whole season comes down to this game 7 here in our ALCS Championship Series 2008. Tampa Bay Rays hosting the Boston Red Sox. Game 7. Winner goes on to the World Series and takes on the Philadelphia Phillies. Barbara's in the house. We have Philip Reynolds in the house. Everyone that's going to be here is excited because it is Game 7. The best of everything is Game 7. So here we go. Game 7 here. Let me adjust the camera just slightly. I do need to write down... Where are we? We're in Tampa Bay. American League, Tampa Bay Rays. So ballpark single checks. Tampa Bay. Lefty 1-6. Righty 1-3. And for home runs. For home runs in Tampa Bay, it's lefty 1-9, righty 1-9. Okay. Without further ado, it's going to be Matt Garza pitching for the Rays. And it's going to be John Lester pitching for the Red Sox. Winner goes on to take on Philadelphia in the World Series. Mr. GG is here in the front row. Let's see what happens. Coco Crisp up first. 2-6. He walks him right off the bat. Ball 4. A stealer. He's going to try and get the lead. He needs a 2 through 5, 11 or 12. And he got an 11. He can go. 18. -2 for being held. 16. 15. Catcher today is Navarro, -2, so he's a 1-13. 1-13, and he's out. Caught stealing. Thrown out. Pedroia. 4-9. Right-hander, 4-9. Fly ball to right. And that brings up David Ortiz, the DH today for the Red Sox. 3-8. Ground ball to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing going on for the Red Sox. In the top of the first, Tampa Bay coming to bat. John Lester, the lefty. You're going to try and remember he's a lefty. Amura. 3-4. Lefty. That is a 1-6 home run. That is a 9. Deep fly to left. He had a chance at it. But out there is the left fielder. Jumps up and Jason Bay takes the home run away. B.J. Upton. 1-3. Walks him. He's a double-A stealer. He needs a 3-6 to get the lead. He got the 3. He's going. That is an 18. 16 for holding. 14 from Lester. 1-13. He's in there. 1-13. No, he is also caught stealing. And it's Carlos Pena. So 2 runners, both thrown out by the catchers. 5-6 lefty. 5-6 fly to center. And we are through 1 here in Tampa Bay. Hometown crowd on their feet, but the Rays have to play good against the Red Sox here. Kevin Youkilis, 5'10", righty, 5'10", shortstop X. That's Bartlett. He's a 2E21. 2E21 at short. 2 and an 8 is fine. 21 and a 8. 21 and 8. There's nothing there. It is going to be a 6-3 put out. J.D. Drew, the right fielder today for the Red Sox. 6'4" lefty. Walked him. Another walk. And they're not going to press their walk this time. Jason Bay. 210. Righty, 210. That's a ballpark single check. He's a righty, 1-3. That is a 16. He's going to line it to the shortstop, L6. And Mark Kotze's up. Mark Kotze. 1-6. And that's going to be a double. Double into center field. Runner can try and score from first. J.D. Drew's a 14 plus 2 because of the 2 outs. 16. It's going into center field. And, ooh, that's -2. So he's down to 14. 1-14. Are they going to send him home? Here comes the throw. They're going to send him home. Kotze and Drew rounding third. Here comes the throw from Melvin Upton. Melvin, and he's safe at home. And the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead barely. He needed a 1-13. He got the 13 on the double. Jason Varitek, Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Close play at home. Varitek, 3-7. And he's going to walk with first base open. That brings up Alex Cora. Runners at first and second. Runners at first and second. 3-6. 1-8 triple. That is a triple, and that's going to clear the bases. Alex Cora with a triple. Uh-oh. And that's going to clear the bases. 2 more runs come in for the Red Sox. They are up 3-0 here against the Rays. All this happening with 2 outs. And now, defense will work on Coco Crisp. 4-7 lefty. 1-2 single. That is a 1, and that is a single 1-star, but the run's going to come in. The Red Sox take a 4-0 lead. Coco Crisp will try to steal as well. He's at 2-5 and 11 or 12. He got the 11 again. 1-13. He's going to try and steal again. No, he's thrown out again. He's caught stealing twice. But the Red Sox pick up 4 runs on 3 hits, 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, no errors. Red Sox 4-0. Is that enough with John Lester on the mound? Dustin Pedroia, no. Evan Longoria is up. Evan Longoria, the Rays need to come back here now. 6-3, righty. Fly to left field X. Jason Bay is a 3-3. 3-3. 12. No 12. It's going to be caught in left field. Carl Crawford. 211. Lefty. Ballpark single check. He's a lefty. 1-6. That's an 8. He's going to line it to second base. And Willie Ibar here. Willie Ibar. 6'8". Righty. 6'8". 1-10 double. That is going to be a single. 2 stars. And they're going to leave him on first. Denier Navarro. 4-5. Righty. Ground ball shortstop X. Cora, he's a 3E22. 3E22 at short. 3-19 is fine. And a 14 on a 22 is, oh, he's going to make a good play. I thought that might have been an error, but it's not. And that's going to do it. So after 2 complete here in Tampa, hometown crowd not very happy, down 4-0. And it looks like it's going to be Dustin Pedroia up first for the Red Sox. 1-7. And that is a single. And the Red Sox are on a roll. 5 to get the lead. He needs a 5. He got a 6, so no lead. Up 4-0. David Ortiz up. 5-6 lefty. Ground ball second base A. That's going to be a 4-6-3. That's going to wipe all the runners off for Kevin Euclid. 6-5 righty. 1-5 normal home run. Otherwise, it's a fly to left. It's going to be a fly to left. The Red Sox had a promising inning started. Couldn't do anything with it, and they will stay 4-0. After 2.5 complete, Tampa Bay, Rocco Baldelli up at the plate. Rocco, 1-6. Strikeout, number 1. First strikeout of the game. Jason Bartlett, the shortstop. 6-7 lefty, righty. 6-7 ground ball second base X. That's Pedroia's 1E6. 1E6 at second. He's a 5, 3, 16, or 18. And he does not get that, so it's going to be a good play. 4-3. And Imura. 1-6. Strikeout number 2 by John Lester. And after 3 complete here in Tampa, no score for the Rays. It's 4-0 Red Sox. J.D. Drew walked the first time up. 5-6 lefty. Ground ball second base. Jason Bay lined it right at the shortstop first time up. 6-5 righty. 6-5. 1-5 normal home run. Nope, it's a fly to left. Deep fly to left, but not deep enough. Mark Kotze doubled. Scored some runs. 1-6. And is it going to be another double? It's 2 doubles for him now. Trying to become MVP of the game. Jason Varitek walked his first time up. 3-8. Walks again. Setting up another opportunity for Alex Cora. Alex Cora last time hit a triple. cleared the bases. 2 outs. Same situation as it was in the second inning. Alex Cora. 4-11. Lefty. Fly to right. This time, not as dramatic, but that will do it. That will do it for the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, and it's Melvin Upton. Melvin, 5-8. Righty, 5-8. Strikeout number 3 by John Lester. Carlos Pena, 2-8. Single 1-6. That is going to be a single. So the Rays trying to come back here. They need base runners, down 4-0. Evan Longoria, 4-8. Righty, 4-8. Ground ball shortstop A. That's your 6-4-3 inning. Soul crushing double play. And we go to the fifth, and the Rays cannot get out of their own way today. It is 4-0. Going to the top of the fifth. Coco Crisp, 3-8. Single. He will try to get the jump. 2-5, 11, 12. No, he got a 6, so no jump. Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia's 1 for 2 with a single in the third. 4-9, righty. 4-9, fly to right. David Ortiz, 0 for 2. 2 ground balls to second base so far. 4-10, lefty. Catcher X. That is Navarro. He's a 2E1. 2E1. 2-9 is going to be a G2. Uh-oh, an 18, though, could be problems. He's an error of 1. An error of 1 is a 17, not an 18. So that is no error. And it's going to be a good play. Somehow, some way, they're going to get the... It's going to be a 2-6 put out at second. And a fielder's choice. Wow. Somehow, some way. Euclid. Kevin Euclid. 1-7. Ground ball is short, and that's it. So the Red Sox can't do anything with the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Still trying to look to see if the Rays can break through against John Lester here. Carl Crawford, 3-7. Ground ball to third. Willie Ibar, 2-4. Ballpark single. He's a righty. 1-3. That's a 1. He's going to get a single. Not going to risk stealing here. They need base runners. Didier Navarro. 6'5", righty. Walked him. Runners at first and second now. And the hometown crowd a little more excited now. Rocco Baldelli. John Lester. Bottom of the fifth. 5-8. Righty. 5-8. Strikes him out. That is strikeout number 4. And it's up to Jason Bartlett here with 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the fifth. Hometown crowd waving the towels, the rally towels. 6'11" right-hander. 6'11", that's a ballpark single. He's a righty. 1-3, and that's a 1. That's a base hit single. 2 stars, and that's going to score a run. Moving to third base is going to be Navarro, and the Rays have broken through. And the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Imamura for the Rays. 2 on, 2 outs. Imamura versus Lester, lefty-lefty matchup. 2-8. Fly to left, and that's going to do it, but a crack in the armor as the Rays put the run across, and now we go to the 6th. 4-1. And it's Matt Garza against J.D. Drew. 2-7. Walks him. Oh, boy. He's been very wild with the walks today. Jason Bay. Bay's 0 for 2. 2-5. Single into center field. Uh-oh. Here comes the Red Sox right back. And that is going to be it for Garza. They cannot wait any longer. They are going to bring in Trevor Miller, the lefty. They're going to bring in Trevor Miller, the lefty. Coming in the 6th inning. 2 men on and nobody out. Miller against Kotze, who's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Trevor Miller against Mark Kotze. That is a 3-6. Ground ball shortstop B. Runner moves up. It's going to be a 6-4 put out and a fielder's choice. So 1 out. Runners at the corners for Veritek. Uh-oh, wild pitch, and that is going to be a 4. That's a 2. That's a wild pitch. Run comes in to score on the wild pitch. Moving up to second. Wild pitch by Trevor Miller. Wild pitch. Wild pitch, and now they get the run back. It's 5-1. And another wild pitch, but this time it's no wild pitch. It's at the 19. We roll normal here. 4-10. He's going to be righty 4-10. That's a ballpark single. And that is going to be a ballpark single hit. 2 stars. Runner comes in to score on the single. And just like that, the Red Sox are now up 6-1. Alex Cora, 3-6. And that is going to be a single, but it is a, is it a clutch situation? It is not a clutch situation because there's no runner in scoring position. So he will keep the single. And we're just going to have the runner stop at second. And 2 on, 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, Coco Chris. 2 runs in for the Red Sox. And this time it is a pass ball. Is a 2, that's a 10, so no pass ball. We can roll it normal now. Coco Crisp. 4-9. Righty, 4-9. And that is going to be a single into center field. The Red Sox. Center into center field. Veritek is only a run of 9. He will stop at third. That's going to load the bases for Dustin Pedroia. Bases are loaded. Pedroia 1 for 3. A 1-8. Strikeouts. No. That is a single. It is a clutch, and now there is someone in scoring position, so he's going to lose the clutch. He's going to line it to short, and that's going to do it. So, looked at the wrong card. Fortunately, I caught my error there. But the Red Sox didn't pick up 0. They picked up 2 runs. And they lead this 6-1. Going in the bottom of the 6th. 6-1, bottom of 6, John Lester against B.J. Upton. Game 7. That is a 2-2. Lefty walks him. Rays need to get some offense going here. Carlos Pena. 6-7. Lefty. Second base X. That's Pedroia's 1E6. 1E6. 1 and a 3. And six at second base. What do we roll? A 13. No 13. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. 4-6. Fielder's choice. Evan Longoria. Quiet so far. 0 for 2. 3-10. Ballpark home run check. 1-9. That is a 12. Unfortunately for the Rays. That could have got him back into this one. It was hit long. It was hit deep, but it was caught out there in left field. And 1, 2 outs. That could have been a game changer there. Carl Crawford. 110. Popped him up to short. And the Rays are running out of outs. And Miller is going to be done. Going to the 7th. And we're headed to the 7th. They are going to... They're going to bring in... They're going to bring in a new pitcher, but I've got to get his card from an image file that was sent to me, because this player was not carded. Now I have to find the damn thing. Here we go. So Price is going to come in. There is his card. Okay. So Price in. Coming in the 7th. David Price against David Ortiz. As a 4-4 lefty. 4-4 lefty looks like a catcher X. Catcher X with nobody on. He is at 2E1. Uh-oh, 2 and a 1 is going to be a problem. WS. That's a wild pitch. What's a WS? It doesn't matter because there's nobody on. Throws him out at first. Yeah, I think it's just going to be like a 2-3 put out. Because there's nobody on base. If somebody's on base, it makes a big difference. But nobody's on base. Kevin Youkilis. 0 for 3 is Youkilis. 2-6. Price is a lefty. 2-6. He walked him. Walks him. J.D. Drew. 310 lefty. 1-12 is a triple. That is going to be another triple. The Red Sox and their triples. Wow. That's the second triple of the game. That's going to score another run. And defense will play in. They can't afford another run. Jason Bay. That is a 4-6 right-hander. Ground ball third base B. Ooh. Better safe lead runners out. Other better safe lead runners out. Okay. So we're going to say that is a 5-2 put out. Fielder's choice. All right. 1, 2. We have 2 outs so far. Mark Conce. 6'3". He's a lefty, 6'3". Strikeout. Number 1. And the Red Sox pick up 1 run. It is now 7-1 Red Sox. They are just 6 outs away from the World Series. John Lester has 1 strike against him. He's going to come out and pitch the 7th. William Ibar. 3-9. Lefty. Fly to right. Didier Navarro. 310. Fly to right. Rocco Baldelli. Baldelli struck out twice so far. It is a two. It was a one. It was 2-3. Ballpark single righty 1-3. That's a 7. He's gonna line it right at the shortstop. We head to the 8th. Still 6-1. Price will come out and pitch in the 8th. Let's see. It's gonna be Veritek up first. Veritek first. 1-4. Hit by the pitch. He's hit by the pitch. Cora. Alex Cora. 6'9". He's a lefty. 6'9" is a strikeout. Coco Crisp. Coco Crisp was actually walked. Single. So he's 3 for 4 with the walk. 5-5 against the right-hander. 5-5. That's a 1-9 normal home run. Otherwise, it's a fly to left. That's going to be a fly to left. Fortunately, that is not in range. Otherwise, this game would be over. With 2 outs now, it's up to Pedroia. Pedroia's 1 for 4 with a single in the 3rd. 2-6. Ground ball back to the pitcher. That's going to do it for the 8th. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Lester, let's see. Lester only has 1 strike since his point of weakness inning, which is a walk. So he's going to come out for the next inning. Coming out for the 8th, John Lester. The Red Sox fans who have made the trip down here to Tampa are giving him a standing ovation as he heads out to the mound here for the 8th. 410. No, that's a 411. He is a right-hander. 411 fly to right. That's a lot of fly to right balls. Back to the top of the order. The Tampa Bay Rays have had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 hits so far off John Lester. 6'9". Left-hander, 6'9". That's one will be a home run. Anything else is a double. That is going to be a double. And that is it for John Lester. The Red Sox Nation are happy with the outcome so far. And now they have a righty coming out. And it's going to be Manny DeCarmen. Coming out in the 8th. Manny DeCarmen taking over for John Lester here in the 8th. Can the Rays somehow, some way get 5 runs in the next couple innings? 2-7. He's a righty. Fly to left. Oof. They needed a hit. Couldn't get it. Carlos Pena. They need a big hit by Pena. Pena is 1 for 3 with a single in the fourth. 2 and a 1. That is a balk. Balk is 0, so we can ignore that and roll it normal now. Pena waits on the pitch. Here it comes. 2-3. That is a home run check. 1 and 9. That is gone. And the Rays do not go anywhere yet. Uh-oh. Do not go anywhere yet. It is now a 6-3 ball game. 6-3 ball game. Evan Longoria 0 for 3. 6-7. Right-hander. He walked him. Uh-oh, that's it. That is it. They got the lefty Crawford coming up. They got the lefty Crawford coming up. And they're going to bring in the lefty Okajama. Okajama coming in the 8th. Runner at first. Carl Crawford. Here we go. Biggest play of the game right now. 6-3 is your score. And we got a 6-9 lefty. Strikeout. Number 1. That brings up Willie Ibar. Nope, that's the end of the inning. F7, F9 and a strikeout. But the Rays pick up 2 runs. And now it comes down to the closer in the 9th. 6-3 is your score. And the Rays have to keep it right there. They're going to let Price pitch the 9th, or at least start to pitch the 9th. And let's see, because it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Ortiz against David Price. 4-7. A lefty strikes him out. That is strikeout number 3 by Price. Kevin Youkilis. And that's going to be it for Price with 2 righties coming up. Oh, no, they actually have a lefty after him. You know what? They'll leave Price out there. Face off against Kevin Youkilis and J.D. Drew, and then we'll pull him. Youkilis, 6'7", righty. Ground ball second base X. Imora, he's a 1-8. 28. 1 and 1. Fortunately, he's going to get to it. With 13 on an 8. Nothing there. It's going to be a good play. 4-3 put out. And J.D. Drew, lefty. Price trying to get through the 9th. 5-9. Lefty. And that is a 1-8 triple. Otherwise, it's a double, and it's going to be a double. And with the righty coming up, they're going to pull Price out of there. And put in Dan Wheeler. They can't afford to give up another run. Any hope they have. Wheeler coming in the ninth. Runner at second. Jason Bay and Dan Wheeler. 4-5. Riney. Center field. And that's caught. And that is it. We go to the ninth. Bottom of the ninth. 6-3 is your score. The Red Sox are not going to take any chances. They're getting their closer ready to go. That is Jonathan Papelbon. Papelbon it is. This is for the World Series, to go to the World Series. The Rays need to score 3. It is 6-3. I'm sorry. It is 7-3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. Uh-oh. I was thinking it was 6-3, but it is 7-3. They're still going to bring in Papelbon. Needing 3 outs to go to the World Series. They're not going to be messing around. And it's going to be William Ibar first. Ibar's 2 for 3. 7-3 is your score. 110. Righty. 1-8 double. Otherwise, it's a single, and the Rays got a man on board. Navarro. Papelbon is a 6 wild pitch, and he's also an E51 if he's got to make a defensive check. Navarro. Are we going to see some 9th inning magic here, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Navarro. 1-7. Base hit single. And 2 stars. Runner moves to third. First 2 aboard for the Rays. They need 4 runs to tie it up. Rocco Baldelli. Rocco is 0 for 3. Well, they got to put in their best hitters right now. And they're going to take Baldelli out and put in the lefty, Cliff Floyd. In the 9th. Cliff Floyd coming in. Against Papelbon. 2 on, nobody out. If Floyd can get on, that would bring the tying run to the plate. In the form of Jason Bartlett. Bartlett's already hit a home run in this series. Here we go. Floyd really needs a good one for the Rays. 6-5 lefty. Strikes him out. Jason Bartlett, though, he can do some damage here. Give the Rays a chance. There's only 1 out. Runners at first and third. Papelbon gets a sign from Varitek. And the pitch. 4-4. Righty. Catcher X. That is Varitek. He's a 1E1. But there is runners on. 1E1 with runners on is not easy. 1-6 is going to be a PF. With runners on base, the pitch gets past the catcher with the pass ball. All runners advance the base. So it's a pass ball and no error. It's going to be a pass ball. Runs come in, moving up to second. And the Rays are that much closer. Jason Barwin gets a chance again. Runner is at second. Here comes the sign from Veritek. Trying to settle him down. Pitch it right here. Here it comes. The pitch. 1-7. Righty. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and the Rays are 1 out away from losing the series. The Red Sox are 1 out away from headed to the World Series to take on the Phillies. No, the first hitter singled, and then he went to third base on a 2-star advance from Navarro. Yes, Captain Carl is right. He moved from first to third on the single. So, back to the top of the order. Papelbon against the lefty, Imura. Imura needs to get on and bring up Melvin Upton. Here we go. Imura against Papelbon. The windup and the pitch. 6-8. Lefty. Fly is headed out to left field. That is Jason Bay. Takes a step to his left and makes the catch. The side is retired. The Red Sox win. And they are headed to Philadelphia to take on the Phillies in the World Series in 2008. Non-historic outcome here, as the Rays cannot duplicate what they did in real life. 4, 5, 6, 7 runs versus 4. 7-4 is your final score. The Red Sox are headed to Philadelphia, and we're going to have a lot of making up lineups because there was nothing historical about that. But the Tampa Bay Rays, their season is over. A great season as it was. They took Boston all the way to 7 games, but couldn't find a way to win Game 7 against the Red Sox. So Red Sox Nation are happy, and they are headed to Philadelphia to take on the Phillies in an exciting World Series to come. So it is Boston, and it is Boston against Philadelphia. Cora, Veritek, Kotze, Jason Bay, J.D. Drew, Kevin Youkilis, David Ortiz, Dustin Pedroia, and Coco Crisp. They're going to be taking on Carlos Ruiz, Greg Dobbs, Jason Worth, Pat Burrell, Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Shane Victorino, and Jimmy Rollins. Look forward to seeing this come to a theater near you, my friends, as we have got the World Series in 2008, as we have now had Game 7s in both the American League and the National League. And we're going to see how the World Series turns out. Thanks to Barbara and Mr. GG and Philip Reynolds, Captain Carl, and everyone else that came out tonight. We do appreciate it. That's it. Exciting World Series in the National League and the American League. And we've got a great, awesome, terrific World Series lined up for you guys. 2 powerhouses. The Red Sox and the Phillies going at it. And predictions. I'll be looking forward to your predictions before the series starts. Who you think's going to win and in how many games? Put it in the comments section below on this video so we can announce the winner at the end if anyone gets it right. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. We do appreciate it. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Again, predictions, how many games and the winner, and in the comments section down below here. And we will announce before the start of game 1. We'll announce what everyone's predictions are. I'll give everyone a couple days to do that. So we'll have game 1 of the World Series. Probably Tuesday. We'll have it on Tuesday. We can't have it on Wednesday. Probably have to have it on Tuesday. We'll see you all for then. Until then, my friends, have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.